Manuel, can you bring us up to date with the injury situation to start with, please?
Well, for the day of today, we have just one player injured, that is Saminafri. All the other players of the squad are fit.
So Nastasic and Fernando both okay?
Yes, both of them are okay, no problem.
You've had a little while to think about what happened the other night in the game against Roma. What are your thoughts on how things went there, and would you agree that sometimes there seems to be some nerves about Manchester City in the Champions League?
No, I think that we didn't play well. We played against a good team. That's a very good moment. It's not a casualty that they won their 5 games in the Serie A of the culture, and also in the first game of Premier League. We couldn't beat them. I think that we make some important mistakes also, but we are just starting the group. I don't think that this is a moment to make evaluation about what we are doing in Champions League. In the moment when we finish the group, we'll see. We are going to make a good analysis evaluation of what happened in every game.
Yaya Toure seemed to come in for some more criticism again about his performance. What are your thoughts on how well he's playing this season, or whether he's up to the standards you would expect?
I think that when we play well, it's because the most important players of the team play well, and when we play bad, it's because the whole team play bad. I don't think that we have just to signal one player, because I don't think that this team depends on one player.
The average age of the side when you started against Roma was 29. Which seems maybe a little old.
The average what?
The average age was 29. Do you think there are enough young players in the squad at the moment?
I think when you don't win, there's a lot of reasons that you must analyze this. But be careful that it's not finished the group. I don't know what happened if after that we qualified. It was exactly the same when we started last year against Bayern. We played very bad here at home. After that, we won the 5 games and we finished in the second place with 15 points. And the same things that you're asking now, that we didn't win against Rome, are the same question as last year. So we waited. We finished in December. We can analyze and I answer all different questions about what happened in Champions League.
Will you change goalkeepers again this weekend?
Why? Why are you asking me about the goalkeeper, not about the full back or the midfielder? I don't understand the reason.
Because of the way things have gone this season, you've had a little bit of change around. Are you happy to continue that policy? Will you stay with the same ones?
I have a squad and I made the rotation. I think it's important for the squad. In every position, it's the same thing. Tomorrow we'll see the start 11.
What about the way things are going with the Premier League so far? Is it a concern that Chelsea are 5 points in front of you at the moment? Do you think it's too early to worry about that at all?
I repeat exactly what I think about Champions League. We are just starting. It's not good to be 5 points behind Chelsea. I will go again what happened last year. In this moment we have 1 point more than last year. In this same moment, Arsenal maybe was 6 points on top of us. We have a lot of doubts. We didn't win the first 3 games away. Today we have 7 points from 9 playing away. So different things. Of course, it's not good to be 5 points behind, but things can happen. The important thing is try to continue playing the way we did against Hull.
And you've got a difficult game this time around because Aston Villa have had a very good start so far.
Yes, we have 38 difficult games. With different reasons, someone is because they are in good moments, someone because they are big teams. The important thing is that our team continue playing the way we did against Hull. Aston Villa started very well. Maybe the last 2 games he's not doing so well, but I am sure that independent of what he's doing, what they did before, they will be tomorrow a very difficult game.
Just finally from me, obviously there's an international break coming up. Quite a few of your players will be going away to play with their countries. Are you happy with players leaving and going on international duty, or do you think club managers should maybe have more of a say in who goes or who stays?
No, I'm very happy. I think that the most amount of players that we have in our squad can play for their national squad. I think it's proud for the team. I think it's very important for the club to have important international players. Of course, as a manager of the club, maybe if they go away 1 week, it's not the best for the club. But in that case, it's impossible for the national squad to play everywhere. So I think that we must collaborate with in this case, with all the managers that need their players, and at least here in City, all our players are ready to play with our national squad.
What are your memories of the 3-2 defeat to Aston Villa last season?
I remember that was a game that we played very well, but it was very similar, not similar because the goals were not exactly the same, but what happened against Cardiff, that we couldn't win both games. In both games we lost the same score 3-2. And after that, I think we improved a lot playing away, and I hope that the games that we played the last season in Birmingham will be a good experience also for try to play tomorrow with the 100% of concentration and intensity that you need to win the games.
How pleased have you been with your away form? Because you've only lost 1 of the last 15 away league games.
What? What's on it?
You've only lost 1 of the last 15 away games in the league. How pleased are you with that form?
Well, very happy, because one of the things that maybe we were very criticized about that last year. It's very important to try at least. I know it's not exactly the same, but try to play away in the same way you play here at home. That's what we try to do, and I hope that tomorrow will continue in the same way.
How would you assess the season so far, going into the international break? Have you been happy with the start to the season?
In the Premier League, if we win tomorrow, yes, happy. Really, I think that the only game that maybe we lost was here against Stoke. That was not in our mind that we can lose that game. But that things can happen in football. I think that all the other games we are playing very well. But I repeat, if we win tomorrow, about Champions League, well, I am not happy, of course, because it's not the amount of points that we supposedly we can have at this moment.
How impressed have you been, or what has impressed you about Aston Villa when they have been playing well?
Well, I think that's it's a team that has that know perfectly in the way they must play. They have special players to play in that way, especially if they tomorrow play Benteke. I think it's a very strong striker for that team. And normally it's a team that makes a pressure on our team during the 90 minutes. So it's difficult, but I think that we have also the important players, so we can take out about the pressure that they do, and try to work in attacking, as we always do, concentrating more in defending, because I think that we need also a clean sheet. The last 3 games in Premier League, in the 3 games we concede 5 goals, and that's too much for me.
Is that, do you think, because other teams have maybe worked out how your teams play? It's obviously the 2nd full season, you are champions, so people want to beat you more, but maybe they've worked out how City do play. Would that be fair? No,
I don't think that. I repeat, maybe you can have a lot of different conclusions at this moment, but for me it's very difficult to take it. We have 1 point more than last year, so last year they didn't know how the way we play, but we have lost less points than now. So I just repeat, the only team that, and I repeat that they played very well here was Stoke, because we couldn't clear, we couldn't have a clear chances to score. It's the 3rd time that we played against Stoke and we just scored 1 goal in three games. So I want to clarify, maybe I didn't say that was a small team. I think that they did very, very well here, and it was our fault not to try to have chances. But all the other games, I think that we are playing the way we want to play. We dominate the game against Chelsea. We dominated the game against Arsenal away. That we had more possession than Chelsea. We scored 2 goals. We beat here Liverpool. It was a very tough start of the season. So I don't think it's the way we play, or the other teams are trying to do different things because they play against City. They're always very tough game. The 38 games here of the Premier.
And just finally, you mentioned Benteke, who could be a threat for Villa, but your own striker, Sergio Aguero, is he 100% yet, do you feel?
Yes, I think so. I think that Sergio is 100%. maybe same as Yaya, I don't think that you must criticize just one player. Be careful that Sergio scored 5 goals at the moment, so maybe all of us, we know how good he is as a player, so he can score 10 goals, but I don't think that he's in a bad moment or he's not 100%. He's 100%. I'm sure he will continue improving every game.
Waiting to find out from UEFA what they do to CSKA Moscow. The game, of course, in the Champions League could be played behind closed doors. Does that matter to you as a coach, whether there's a crowd there, whether the City fans can go there?
No, I don't think, really I don't think that that's an important thing. I think, my personal thinking is that football always must be with fans. I don't think it's good to play at an empty stadium. It's not good for anyone. I understand that maybe a local team had a little advantage with their fans, but this is a spectacle, and all the people deserve to go to the stadium. So I don't know what will happen, but what I am sure that will happen in 15, 18 days more, and we have tomorrow to play against Aston Villa, so we are not worried about that.
The BBC is making a big deal today about the Rooney Rule, this rule in America in the National Football League about blacks and minorities getting an opportunity to have at least one representative at every interview for a coach's job. Is that something that you're aware of and have a view on?
No, really I don't know about that. It's not something, an issue that in this moment is worry for me. I didn't know.